So I got an update for everyone. I did a part 2 and part 3 on this, right? So cylinder 5, 1 through 5, and that would be right here. You see how the cam is slightly worn down, right? Just a little bit. The lifter didn't slip out of the lifter tray, lifter guide. That wasn't, I mean, yeah, sure, cylinder 5, that needed to be done. The cam needed to be done. It was gonna chop that lobe off and put it in the pan and run it through the system, right? Did, but that wasn't causing the misfire at this point. Look at the valves and the heads. Look at the intake valves. And I had it at the machine shop, right? And he started grinding them, and he's like, dude, these are bad. Like, I can't cut these out of it. They're too bad. The valves are like tulipped and bent, right? But nice clean grind. And he's already, look at that. Black soot exhaust, not sealing, right? A bunch were like this. Look at that. So yeah, the heads and cam need to be gone through. It wasn't lifters, it wasn't cam yet, right? That totally was gonna, you know, there's a little groove in there. Super minute, but that wasn't causing the misfire yet, right? That wasn't causing it yet. Anyway, the valves were, you know, not seating properly. It's just a high horsepower motor. What do you expect to get 500 horse out of something and not? The valve, spring tension, everything's gonna play a part in all this, right? But update to live misfire data. After going through the complete cylinder heads, all new intake, we ground the exhaust, went through the seats and the springs and seals, refreshened up the heads. Slight wear pattern on cylinder 5 intake valve on the cam, and all the valves were not seating properly. The valves had slight little tulips and bends to them to where they weren't seating just right. But there we go. Remember, we had a cylinder 5, live 5. Current misfire, 0. And it's all back together. This is its first run right here. So I soaked the new lifters for about a day. Went through everything, hand torqued everything. Everything went together beautiful on it. So this is its first fire up and idle. I still got to finish putting the grill and everything back together, but all the cooling system, all the electronics are plumbed back together. And I just wanted to do a live misfire counter on this one. There's my live RPM, idling it right around 600 RPM. But remember, we had cylinder 5, right? Cylinder 5 live, current misfire. There's nothing there anymore. So that took care of it. And you can feel it when you're sitting in the cab. Before, you could feel it, you know, had a little shake at idle. So, with all those valves not sealing like that, you know, I'm sure instead of 190 to 195 compression cranking, it's going to be around 210. It's going to be a little bit higher. Should run a lot better, but I don't know, GM, about these valve trains on these. I think you built a little too potent here and didn't get it totally, you know, spring tension right, didn't get the right springs, didn't right the cam. Roller lifters are turning to shit on these things. This is an LT1, 75K, shouldn't be happening already. Anyway, just my opinion. That was a complete gut and put back together through the whole top end, you know what I mean? So she's good now. Let those lifters bleed out fully, and it sounds quiet. Sounds really good, nice and smooth.